Guys, I'm going to cut the crap with you, okay? I love seeing YouTubers out there make fake leaks, and the whole leaks community, it makes me cringe so much because most of it's fake in the first place. Most of it is massive leaps of logic that aren't even leaks. And most of it is just overdone. Oh, you know, whenever a new gun gets leaked, it's like, oh my goodness, it's going to be the new meta, even though most of the players haven't even played with it yet. It really gets on my nerves, and I don't like seeing that. But I am going to sit here and say that all the stuff that I showed in this thumbnail is true, plus more. Guys, this is quite possibly the biggest leak of content that I've seen in a while, probably since Gunsmith. In all honesty, I've been really bored with COD Mobile. I mean, the past 5 months have just been absolutely boring. It's been horrible. And, you know, I have high expectations, and in all honesty, I was looking at COD Mobile thinking, do I really want to play this game anymore? And I was looking for other games to play. And so for them to finally release this and finally release something that I think the players are going to enjoy, it's pretty cool. Now, there are some controversial things, and we will talk about that. But let's get right into it. First of all, I'm not gonna put all the big stuff at the end. Well, I do have some big stuff in here, but I'm telling you, this is probably the biggest thing, and that is ground war. Yes, this is a new mode that could possibly come in. Now, this was not actually in the test server, like you could not actually play it in the test server, but it was in the files. A file was found with GW, you know, so basically in the file section, there's like multiplayer, and then there's BR, and then there's that stuff. There was zombies mode. I think it's still in there, but those different game modes, separate game modes, of course. And so there's a new one that was found in the test server that was called Ground War. Now, there's more evidence for this, but basically what this is a 32v32 game mode, and this is by far the most exciting thing that I am so excited for, because this game has gotten so boring, okay? The BR is kind of crap. Zombies is gone, okay? So finally seeing some type of new gameplay is really cool. We had the Warfare 20v20 game mode, which was basically just BR. You know, it was fun, but I'm really excited to see Ground War because it's going to have all new maps, a whole new gameplay, and hopefully, you know, I really hope that this isn't going to have a ton of bots. It sounds really fun, and I hope that it does finally come in. Of course, this is a leak, but there is other evidence, okay? So I saw a map. This was, again, not a map that you could play inside of the game, but it was called Satellite. Now, for some reason, this map is in other game modes, is in other games on PC. It's a very large map, and it's a multiplayer map. But for some reason, this map is like one of the biggest ones. It's bigger than all of the multiplayer maps, so it makes me think this could possibly be a ground war map, because a lot of ground war maps are actually a lot bigger because they have to account for the 32v32 player base. So that is really cool. There was also another file that was found of like, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but Anaya Palace or something. Huge map also for ground war. So obviously they're adding in some sort of ground war related content. I'm not saying that this is coming in, of course, but, you know, COD Mobile's weird. They might end up deleting this, but they obviously put this in for a reason because there are a lot of different leaks relating to ground war. So that is really cool. I'm really excited for that. I mean, if we're not getting zombies, at least we're getting a new game mode, you know. So I'm really excited for that. I always like 20v20, you know, the warfare mode. So having this with a new map would be insane. Now, next up, we have 2 new guns. Now, obviously, I don't overhype this stuff. Oh my goodness, it's a new meta. You can't play these guns yet. But surprise, surprise, we get another assault rifle. I don't know why they keep on adding assault rifles and SMGs. They're so annoying. But we do also get a new marksman rifle, the SPR 208 or 208. I don't know how you want to say it. But a new marksman rifle is cool. I honestly could not give less of a crap about the new assault rifle because obviously we all know it's going to be the same as the other like 15 assault rifles in this game already. COD Mobile, what the hell are you doing? You annoy me. Like, come on, just give us a new shotgun or a sniper or something. Like, really, assault rifle? Whatever. We get a new marksman rifle. I'm not going to complain. So there is a new score streak, and that is the napalm. So this is just like a big-ass plane that evidently goes through the sky and just drops fireballs. Napalm, by the way, is the stuff that is used in flamethrowers. So it just lights the entire map on fire. Basically a Molotov, but yeah, it came back. You know, remember when Molotov was score streak? Well, it came back and now it's more powerful. Oh god, I hate Molotovs. I wish they came out of the game and they were just deleted. They just burned in hell. I hate them. So I hope this doesn't get spammed. It's 1,800 points, so it's more than a VTOL, but I can still tell this one might be a little bit annoying. But I'm excited for it. Now, in regards to the Chinese version content, a lot of you guys were asking, hey, when is the BR stuff coming in? Because there was some Warzone changes in the Chinese version of COD. COD Mobile responded back to this on Reddit, actually. This wasn't in the test server. And they were basically saying that there are some Chinese exclusive pieces of content, but they're saying that they're going to be adding in, they already added in some Chinese version content in this test server, but evidently there's going to be some more coming in soon. So I'm really excited for that. I hope that, they got to add in the Warzone stuff. I mean, there's no reason why they wouldn't. It seems really awesome. So I hope that happens. But, it might not be all of the Chinese version content. So who knows? The games are going to be different, Chinese version, the Chinese version is going to be a lot different than global or Garena. Just saying that, the Chinese government is a lot different. So I'm just saying it's always going to be different. But hopefully we get the same content as they do, because I'd be really excited for that. Now, in terms of the Battle Royale, I've always said that the Battle Royale, it's trash. No offense to the Battle Royale players. I know I'm probably going to get like 30 million dislikes for that. But I like the Battle Royale, but they never do anything to it. They never really update it or add anything to it. Like, the last time we actually got a decent change to the Battle Royale was like Season 9, and that was just because of the Gunsmith update. But they really just neglect it. So they added in 2 new things, actually a couple new things. Delay bomb and the proximity mine anti-tank. So tanks are annoying inside of the Battle Royale, so maybe this anti-tank thing will help balance it out a little bit. I'm kind of excited for that. There also were some leaks of like a tank mode coming in. I don't know too much about that, so I'm not really going to talk about that because I have no idea what the hell that is. But I guess the anti-tank bomb might have something to do with that. That looks really cool. And the delay bomb is, I swear to God, if it's like a trip mine, I'm literally I'm going to run away from the BR and never play it again because the trip mine is terrible. So if they add in a trip mine to Battle Royale, oh my God, that would make the game so much worse. Also, a new class. I'm not really a big fan of classes inside of the Battle Royale. I've always felt like they're kind of like boring and they don't do very much a lot of the times, and they don't really have a big effect on gameplay, I feel like. But this one is the cluster strike, so basically it'll drop bombs on a target area. That sounds really overpowered. I will have to see what it's like, but again, you can't play it inside the game yet. It'll also mark wingsuit people like flying, as well as increase the speed of rocket launchers. That sounds really annoying and overpowered. I mean, rocket launchers, they used to be horrible inside of the multiplayer. Like, people would just spam them all the time. There is now 120 hertz support inside of this game, so it seems like it's available for most devices. You can turn those frame rates up. That sounds really fun. I don't know. I've never really seen any games that have like 120 hertz support. I know some of those like less resource intensive games do, just because they can handle it. But to see COD Mobile have 120 hertz support seems really cool. The gameplay on the test server did seem really optimized, but we all know that the gameplay on the test server always seems optimized, and then it goes to like global, and for some reason it just goes to crap. But who knows? I mean, I don't know. It seemed really not laggy. I was playing on like max graphics settings. No issue whatsoever. I wasn't on the 120 hertz support just because, I mean, recording for YouTube, you can't really upload in 120 hertz that I know of. But it seems like it'll be really smooth, so I'm excited for that. Also, there are some movement changes. This is the controversial stuff, okay? So basically, a lot of like the jumping and proning and stuff like that got nerfed. I'm about to say an unpopular opinion. We need it. Honestly, the movement inside of this game gets kind of annoying sometimes because people love, their crouch jumping and stuff like that and proning. I know I prone all the time when I'm not playing, with 2 fingers. When I'm playing my 5-finger HUD, I always prone. That's just what I do, like, as the default. It's such a habit. So seeing them kind of nerf this stuff, I know it's controversial, but I do see why they're doing it. It gets annoying, and especially for like 2-finger players, they can't do all that fancy movement stuff. So maybe taking that advantage down from claw players, again, a lot of the claw players are going to hate it, but it's really going to make that gameplay a little bit more fun for players that are just casual and trying to have a good time. Also, there are 3 new maps that you can actually play inside of that game. 3 new ones. That's insane. Now, of course, this test server might be for multiple seasons, so we might not get all 3 in one season, but it was really cool to play all 3 of those maps. I'm going to show gameplay for them inside of this game. So we have Shoot. I don't know why it's called Shoot. That's a really weird name. Seemed like a cool map. Really fun. Modern Warfare Shipment. Now, some people consider this just, a change to the regular Shipment, but really and truly, it does have some different gameplay and tactics to it because of the ways that things are situated. It's a little bit less campy, I feel like. It's really fun, flat. You guys know I love Shipment 1944. So this, oh my god, classic Shipment. Oh, I just nutted my pants thinking about that. Because, like, Modern Warfare Shipment is the best map inside of this game. I played like 1,000 matches of Shipment 1944 when grinding for Damascus, to the point where people actually asked me in my gameplay to do different maps because they got annoyed of me playing Shipment that much. So I'm a Shipment fan. I'm hyper for that. I know you guys might not be, but I am. Also, Oasis is coming. Now, that was a map that was in the Chinese version, and it's finally coming to global, hopefully. So I'm really excited for that. 3 new maps. You know, one of them is just kind of a continuation of an already existing map, but still, that's like my favorite one out of all 3 of them. That's kind of sad, I know. We also have 3 new perks. These are also very controversial, understand that. So one is the skillful drop shot. Basically, you can ADS while prone. Yeah, I don't know. They nerfed drop shotting a lot. I'm really excited for that. So that drop shot perk might not really be worth it. It might, I don't know. It seems kind of underpowered, but I mean, if you're drop shotting a lot, it might be worth it. And, you know, that might keep drop shotting viable inside of this game, especially considering blue perks generally suck except for hardline. So, I don't know, I might play with that one if I still want to drop shot, but honestly, let's just leave drop shotting in the past. We also have the overlook, so it increases the charging speed of the operator skills. Yeah, I hate this one. I hate it already. I can already hear it. It's like persistence or something like that. It's just terrible, okay? Like, really, operator skills? Oh, no. They get annoying as is, of course. Now, they've been balanced a lot, but imagine people just spamming gravity spikes. I'd hate that. Please, COD Mobile, no overlook. Oh my. I mean, unless you balance it nice, but I mean, I do always ask for new perks, just not the ones that are annoying like this. We also have recon, so after killing an enemy, you get to scan like a UAV once. As some people are saying this is going to be overpowered, I don't really think so. It seems like it's going to be very like nitpicky, like it's not going to work very much or work to your advantage because it's like one scan. So, I mean, like, that's cool and all, but I don't really think that, like, a UAV scan, a singular one, is really going to be a big deal. It sounds like a cool reward, and I like it, especially considering, like, green perks. Generally, there's some really good ones, like Vulture. So, I really think this one will be fine. I think it's going to be perfectly balanced. I might be wrong, and that might not age well, but who knows? We also have a new operator skill, and so that is the Bull Charge. I played with this one. It was really fun. It seems kind of like a riot shield, but I don't know. I mean, considering you don't have a gun that you're like shooting people with, it's going to be really hard to camp. And especially considering you have to move around constantly, I think that this is going to be a fine one because you're not camping in a corner. You have to run around. And that seems really cool. I think, you know, it's the riot shield, but better. Can we please leave the riot shield in the past, the ballistic shield, and just vault it? We don't want it anymore. It's really annoying. So I do like this one. I hope they just remove the ballistic shield. Nobody liked it. Also, the clan user interface got changed. So this one, for me personally, is cool because the clan user interface really needs an overhaul. And I feel like hopefully they'll have some new perks, some new cool stuff for clans, because clans have always been kind of dumbed down, I feel like. And adding in that better sense of clanning, I feel like that will make the game more unified. And so I'm excited for that. Hopefully there's more rewards for being in a clan. I don't know. It sounds cool, so hopefully we get some changes finally after like a year and a half of playing this game. We finally get an update to that. So yeah, that's basically it that I know of. There are some other ones that are kind of smaller or that I don't know exactly too much about. Again, remember, a lot of these are leaks. They might not come in this season. They may come in another season. Who knows? I do just want to say that as a disclaimer. I'm really excited for this, you know, and I usually don't get crazy excited for updates other than like Gunsmith. So I think that shows something right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love y'all. Have a great day. You guys are amazing.